Since the release of Warzone 2 on the 16th of November 2022, there's been one long-range weapon that has ruled over all other weapons, and that of course is the RPK. Skip forward to February 24th, almost 100 days after, and we now finally have a nerf for the RPK. In this video I'm going to be showing you 5 different long-range options that will replace the RPK in Warzone 2. These guns are both viable in Ashika Island and Al Mazrah, so let's jump in and find out the 5. So first up we have the Sakin, which is an LMG, the same as the RPK was. Let's look at the components. So you want an underbarrel, the Bruin Warrior grip, and the tunings are as followed. We then move over to the muzzle. You want the ZLR Talon 5 and the tuning to be like this. Next we go to the barrel, and it's the Bruin series. The tuning like so, just to help with the aim down sight. Next the laser, again helping with the aim down sight. And last up, which is the optic. I prefer the hollow firm because when people throw smokes, you can see them through the smokes, and it's quite good. I know quite a lot of people use the optic 4, but I quite like the hollow firm, and the tuning for that is like this. Overall, the Sakin is a good contender to take over from the RPK. There's not much recoil, it hits quite hard, and it's easy to use, which makes it up there on the top tier list. Next up, and another great option, is the ISO Hemlock, so let's have a look at the attachments. First up we have the FTAC Ripper 56, and the tunings are all the way to the top, all the way to the right. Moving on, Echoless 80 for the muzzle, tuning all the way to the top and all the way to the right. We then go to the barrel, the Field at T50, tuning again, top and to the right. We then move over to optic, and we have these as the tunings all the way to the bottom and in the centre. Then we go back and we have the 45 round mag. Once again, a very easy gun to use, not much recoil and hits quite hard. The only issue with this gun is you have to unlock it through the battle pass, and you have to unlock the B11 segment in the battle pass. Moving on, we have the Cast-Off 7.62 assault rifle. Let's have a look at the attachments. For the ammunition, you want the 7.62 high velocity ammunition with the tuning all the way to the top and all the way to the right. We then have the FTAC Ripper 56 for the underbarrel, tuning all the way to the top and all the way to the right. Then have the muzzle, the ZLR Talon 5, tuning once again all the way to the top and all the way to the right. And we have my trusty hollow firm, tuning for that, just aim down sights, so all the way to the bottom and keep that in the centre. And then to top it off, we have the 40 round magazine. Coming up next is another LMG, which is the RAL MG. Let's have a look at the attachments. For the underbarrel, we have the S8 side grip, and those are the tunings, so we want it close to recoil stabilisation on that side, and on this side we have aiming idle stability. We then move over to muzzle, and we have nil sound 90. The tuning is closer to recoil smoothness, so plus 63. And down here we have plus 65, closer to bullet velocity. We then move over to the barrel, the AX Rhino barrel. The tuning are plus 0.37 and plus 0.18. We move on to the laser. We have minus 0.37, closer to sprint to fire speed. And down here we have minus 37.84, closer to aim down sight speed. And again, the trusty thermal. As you can probably tell already that most of these go towards aim down sight because they are actually LMGs, so they're quite heavy, so it's quite hard to aim down sight. We buff that up with the tuning and away we go. And last but not least is the TAC 56, which is an assault rifle, so let's take a look at the attachments. The underbarrel is the FTAC Ripper 56 with the tuning plus 0.49 and plus 0.22. Muzzle, the Harbinger D20, we have a plus 0.9 and a plus 0.65. The barrel, the 17.5 Tundra Pro barrel, we have the plus 0.31 and plus 0.21. And then we have my trusty thermal scope, and we have the 60 round magazine. And that concludes my video on what I think will be the next long range weapon in the meta. Do you agree with these guns? Do you have your own classes? If so, drop it in the comment section below. If you've enjoyed this video, then drop a like. If you'd like to see future content like this with Warzone or Modern Warfare 2, then please consider subscribing. That would be greatly appreciated. Thank you all so much for watching, and have an amazing day.